Hello, everyone. My name is Sone, and this is my article presentation. It is called Humor Used as a Tool to Promote Health. Okay, here's the overview summary of the article. So it is about a hospital rehabilitation unit called Medical Institute Recovery Through Humor, or MIRTH for short, and that's what I'm going to be calling it from now on, was created to promote rehabilitation through humor. The purpose of mirth is to explore humor in a healthcare setting by observing patient and provider interactions. Mirth's goal was to use communication skills and humor to increase the patient's quality of life, comfortability, and happiness. Providers at Mirth used the spontaneous humor on three main topics: remembrance of youth, escaping the patient role, and showing interest of the patient. Based on the observations, Skoll and Reagan both concluded that humor is a tool or a tactic to use to help with healing or self-worth. So the critique of the concepts. I'm gonna start with the pros. The mirth providers were able to get to know the patients better by using mirth. And when the mirth providers use humor, it enhanced the patient's self-esteem. So to expand on that, why the patient's self-esteem was enhanced is because when you use humor, the providers use humor, the patients felt more comfortable. And the cons of the concepts is that not every patient was in the mood for humor or have enough energy to joke around. So to expand on that, when this happened, in the article, it said that the providers didn't really use humor that much, but instead they still try to get to know the patient. They just didn't try to be funny or try to make them laugh because they didn't have enough energy to do that. So they were more so just calm and collected. My opinion, I like the idea of incorporating humor into the provider's care for the patients. I think it's important to get to know the patients, and I feel like humor can definitely help with that. It can also make them feel more comfortable. How can these methods be used? The methods that the mirth providers use can be utilized in any healthcare setting where a patient could be staying overnight, for example, in nursing homes, long-term care, and hospitals. So why I say overnight is because when a patient is staying overnight, like let's just say like a nursing home, they may not feel really that comfortable. They're in a new setting, they're not at home. And so like when a provider uses humor to try to actually get to know the patient can see that the provider wants to actually get to know them, is actually interested in them and want to know their background, their story. Like it's more than just taking care of them. They actually want to get to know them. And in turn, because of that, the patient can feel more comfortable in this new environment that they're in, whether it's like a hospital or long-term care, nursing homes, and stuff like that. And like compared to like why I only said overnight, if you're going to like a clinic, for a checkup, yes, like your provider or doctor can use humor, but they're not really doing that to like get to know you in depth, like to know your backstory. They're just trying to get to know like why you're there, like why are you at the clinic, and want to help you in that way, not to know like your whole backstory. Now for the last bullet point, it says the way that humor is utilized by the mirth providers can be used by other providers to get to know the patients, like I said, and make them feel more comfortable and help their healing process. How does this relate to health and humor? It focuses on how humor and psychological health can benefit or improve physical health. The article shows the way humor can be used in a healthcare setting and how it can promote a patient's well-being and quality of life. Okay, question for the class. The question that I will ask my classmates is, what are the ways humor can benefit patients other than physical health? I want to ask this question for you guys because I want to know other ways. I feel like humor can like help with maybe like psychological or maybe even like spiritual health. So I really want to know what your guys' input is on this. Here's my reference page, and that's the end of my presentation. Thank you for watching.